opened the doors that night, we were just completely overwhelmed. They drank us out of beer, we were out of food, we ran out of ice. We made it through the first night, got a little better prepared for the second night, and it just kept on going like that for a while.
Bill quickly realizes that he can't run the club by himself. He turns to musician Tom Blasco.
Here's $6.50. Buy you guys a drink.
I first became involved with the Lake Club when my band was hired there. And I met one of the owners, and we became friends.
You do such a good job.
We got a rapport going with each other. I asked him if he wanted to invest.
I want you to come in, maybe manage the place.
It was an interesting scenario, so I jumped in on it.
Welcome everybody to the Lake Club. We'd like to introduce all of you to...
I got some different entertainment in there, and the place just went great guns. I thought it was great. Everybody got along good. We had a good line of entertainment. We had good patrons. Everybody enjoyed themselves. It was just a fun place to be. In fact, I couldn't wait to get there every night.
Hold private parties for friends and employees. Over time, co-workers become like family. For waitress Barbara Lard, it seems like the perfect working environment.
I started working at the Lake Club when I was 21 and a half, and I was very young, very naive, and not in any way, shape, or form prepared for what would come in the future.
you tell people these stories, they look at you like you're a little bit crazy, so I just opted to keep it to myself and see what happened.
Tom that he's had some strange experiences inside the club.
Are you sure you didn't see anybody? There was no one in there. I walked in there, the piano cover was down. I walked around all over the place. There's nobody there, man.
I think the scariest thing was the unknown part about it. You didn't know what was happening, who it was, or what it was.
You can't let anybody know about this. Right?
Tom and Bill don't want to frighten the employees or patrons.
You really don't want the word to leak out. Otherwise, people wouldn't want to come to the business.
For weeks, Tom and Bill don't experience anything unusual.
Anytime, you gotta do me a favor.
Yeah.
I got a real important meeting, if you know what I mean. Can you do me a favor? Can you finish doing the money, the credit card receipts, the books, and all that?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
One night, after business hours.
You could hear like a din of people talking. You couldn't make out what they were saying, but you could hear a conversation going on. I started carrying a rope.
Hello? Anybody there? Anybody in here? Hello?
Right. Here's all the cash still out on the table, and safe was still open.
Scared the hell out of me. What's going on? What happened in here? Look, I've been in here last night.
I know what it looks like. Somebody was there.
He said it just scared the hell out of him. He said he didn't really remember running out of there and leaving the money. He just knew he wanted to get out of there.
The strange events become more frequent, and the two managers share their experiences with trusted employees like Barbara Lard.
All of us.
Bill and Tom would talk about different small things that had happened. I really didn't believe that there was really a ghost there. It was something fun to talk about and something fun to laugh about, but I didn't really truly believe.
One day before the club opens for business,
We heard a trombone playing in the back, and it was awfully early for the band to be here. I didn't hear anybody come through.
Barbara is convinced that someone must have let a band member into practice. A few hours later, the band arrives.
Hey, you the trombone player,
I
right?
said to the trombone player, "Did you leave and come back?"
No, that wasn't me.
No, I heard you playing about an hour ago up in the practice room. It was pretty good.
No. I don't think so.
You just got here.
He said, "I was never here."
Half an hour ago, maybe.
The band leader tells Barbara that 30 minutes earlier they were all in a restaurant eating dinner.
Sorry. Definitely wasn't me.
Their instruments were locked in the van.
People were scared. The employees, the people that came in didn't really know anything that was going on. But the employees who worked there, they were scared. Even some of the bands that came in were starting to feel that there says about it. Everybody started agreeing that there's something strange going on here.
Yeah, but the problem is nobody was there. One of those things, if something's going on and we gotta do something about it. We gotta do something fast.
The Lake Club owners and employees try to keep the business running as usual.
You got a nice place in here, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Booked a lot of bands.
One morning, a salesman visits the club.
So I guess you're pretty busy then. So what I've got here is an automatic check writing machine.
I figured, well, okay, I'm gonna let him do his spiel, tell him no.
Here it's very simple. Everything's documented. Checks are written. You don't have to worry about finding your checkbook, balance, and all of that. Your managers can write the checks, and it really makes
makes things a lot simpler. You don't have to worry about the bookkeeping later. It really simplifies life. It makes your business run much smoother, easier. Your bookkeeper
It scared the hell out of me.
But, sorry about that. I don't need,
The violence of this latest event convinces Bill that he cannot ignore what's been happening.
We were wondering what measures we should take. You can't close the doors on the business because we got a problem there. So we were kind of between a rock and a hard spot. On this particular night, we were packed to the gills. There was more people in there you could shake a stick at. Bartenders and waiters were just going 90 miles an hour trying to keep up with everybody.
Unbelievable. There's 12 women waiting in line up there in the restaurant. I've got to go.
well, just go in my office here.
Yeah.
Come on. It's open. Just go ahead and use it. It's not open. Come see me. I got you.
Okay. Thank you.
When I went back to the office, it was very, very uncomfortable. I just was unsettled, and I thought, oh, I'm just a little nervous because we've been so busy.
One of the owners. They're gonna die.
At the Lake Club, waitress Barbara Clark believes that she has just seen a ghost.
I just stood there, and I was in a state of shock.
Barbara, what's wrong?
She was in terror. And I'm like, Barbara, what's the matter? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. She was just panicky. And I told her, I said, well, you know, go back in the office and sit down. Well, I'm not going back there. I'm never going back there again. I told her, go ahead and take the rest of the night off. She was in total terror. And I'd never seen her like that before.
Hey, fine. Take a seat. Gosh. Yeah, why don't you give her some...
The next day, Barbara describes the man she saw in the back office.
I went in there and he spoke to me.
That's what he said. She said, I can't tell you.
Can you tell us?
Why can't you tell me?
I can't tell you. I can't.
One of the owners. They're gonna die. Well, we can't help you out if you don't tell us what he said to you. We need to know.
I made the decision not to tell Tom and Bill,
I can't tell you.
and that was very difficult. I was so scared, and I didn't want it to weigh heavy on their minds.
Bill decides to seek answers from someone who knows more about the Lake Club's history. He pays a visit to Dusty, the club's longtime caretaker.
Everything's good, right?
Oh, everything's...
No problem.
Okay, so she was in the bathroom and she saw this guy. I mean, big guy.
Bill gives him Barbara's description of the
About
ghost.
6'2", big head, big long mustache. You know,
That sounds like Rudy. I mean,
Rudy.
remember the guy I was telling you about? Remember?
Dusty says it sounds like a former bartender named Rudy Craner.
The guy used to
I told you
bartend?
that- Yeah,
him.
That's who.
This is the man that I saw. This is the man that I saw in your office. This is him.
Okay.
Bill explains to the others what Dusty told him. Craner worked at the club in the days when Philip Dean and Tony Barbato ran the business.
We're in a lot of trouble here.
He made a small fortune in tips from well-heeled patrons of the club's illegal casino.
You've been skimming the books. Here's the deal.
In December 1958, police raided the club and put a down.
I'll take care of it. I know what we take care of it.
The financial stress of the following years gave him excruciating stomach ulcers. In 1968, Rudy was diagnosed with cancer. There were also rumors that he had been accused of stealing money from the club. After years of financial troubles and physical pain, Rudy finally snapped. Dusty said that Rudy Craner was a Catholic. As a Catholic himself, Tom has a theory.
Since suicide was the worst sin a Catholic could commit, he might be trapped between the planes of life.
We found out it was Rudy. He was the one perpetrating all this stuff around here. And he was getting violent. That scared me and Tom even more.
I don't know, Barbara.
The violent way that he died, he might turn right around and use that violence again on somebody that I knew. And that thought just scared the hell out of me.
Calm down. It's okay. All right? Calm down.
Bill is unaware that Barbara is harboring a terrible secret. Rudy's ghost told her that one of the club owners is going to die soon.
His head went on. He's not alive, so. It's been real.
Carrying the secret of knowing that something was going to happen really affected me. It just weighed so heavy on my heart because I just adored Tom and Bill both so much. That was just almost more than I could comprehend, that I would lose either one of them.
Hey, Bill. 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 You going?
For the two ambitious business owners, the future looks grim.
Be careful.
Whenever Barbara helps Tom or Bill close the club, she prays for their safety. In the middle of a busy weekend night, the compressor on the beer tab suddenly loses pressure.
All right, just calm down. I go get downstairs for me. Everything's all right, okay?
Bill goes into the basement to fix it. doesn't know how to respond to the sudden death.
I had sorrow for the family, but there was such great relief too because it wasn't Tom and Bill. And that may sound cold or cruel, but that's how I felt. It was like relief.
Barbara now feels that it's safe to share what the ghost of Rudy Craner told her.
Hey, Philip.
She says, I can tell you what Rudy told me now. He said one of the owners was going to die. And she said, I was afraid to tell you because I thought it might be worth it too.
God, that scared me. It still gives me the shakes.
Tom and Bill wonder if Rudy Craner has predicted Philip Dean's death, or if the ghost somehow caused his death.
Did Rudy have something to do with it? Did he have enough energy that he stopped the owner's heart?
If a supernatural entity did murder Philip Dean, Bill fears the same thing could happen to him.
I thought maybe he's not going to draw the line at one owner. We knew that something had to be done. And Tom suggested getting a priest and blessing the place.
But it's, there's still some things going on.
Tom asks an old high school classmate, Gary Dilly, for help. Dilly is a Roman Catholic priest.
It's good business.
Tom asks him if he thinks an evil spirit could be haunting the club.
I believe there's a spiritual realm we don't understand. And I do believe the Catholic Church also teaches that these spirits can communicate to us in different ways. We in America don't like to believe in these things because we're rational people, we're highly educated, and that kind of belongs to the superstitious. But I think it's far from superstitious. I think there's a reality there.
Let me show you the rest of the place here. We'll go down this hallway here.
Within seconds, an ice-cold presence embraces Father Dilly.
Wait a minute. What is it?
You could feel expectations. Man, it felt like someone had left a door open to a walk-in freezer.
He says, you certainly have something here.
We all wait here. I'd like to have the rest of the way alone.
that St. Michael and Lucifer battled, and we believe St. Michael is a powerful source for it. St. Michael, the archangel, defend us in the day of battle. Be our safeguard against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the other evil spirits who prowl through the world seeking the ruin of souls.
Let's get way back away from the building. What, the building's gonna blow up? I mean, it could possibly happen. That freaked me out.
They wait outside for almost 30 minutes.
I felt much more
is an afterlife. Certainly we don't know about it, and sometimes we don't think about it, but there is something that goes on after we die with what's ever left of us.
Let's just stay upstairs, okay?
Don't let Mary know.
Before all this happened, I never believed in a ghost. But I'm a believer now. And I don't care what people say. I know it happened.
Virginia farmhouse.
It was your typical postcard, antebellum, southern plantation house. We wanted to be there forever.
And soon discovers I am not alone.
Is somebody there?
It spooked me. It spooked me to my core.
Not one entity, but two.
There was this really foul smell. It was like a smell of death.
One tormented soul. This is hell-bent on tormenting others.
This thing is not going to stop.
What happens when your dream house turns into a living nightmare? In America, there is real evil. It lurks in the darkest shadows and in our most ordinary towns. Between the worlds we see and the things we fear, there are doors. When they are opened, nightmares become reality. In the fields of Southampton County, Virginia, stands a 200-year-old farmhouse. In the summer of 2008, Billy Quattlebaum moves in with his new girlfriend, Tiffany McKinnon.
Oh, be careful with that one. My china's in there.
Okay, I can tell. They've been dating just 5 months.
This weather's crazy out here.
I know. Found it. Have to commemorate this occasion.
Oh, okay.
It was very quick. What made me fall in love with him was just how jolly and goofy and silly he was, you know, because I'm the same way.
That's a good one.
We made a decision, you know, let's just get a place together. And she said, hey, I found this great house. You know, it's 20 acres. It's a big old house.
Both Tiffany and Billy have fallen in love with the property, in spite of its horrific past.
There's so much history in the area. It goes way, way back. Slavery and plantations as far back as the early 1600s. Tobacco and cotton were probably the first huge crops that were planted.
But the sheer beauty of the house and its surprisingly low rent are too hard to resist.
It felt like it fell into our lap. It felt like someone was basically giving us this gift to start our life with. Let's do it. Let's take the leap and see where it goes. Always to raise Georgia in the country.
Where do you think we should put this one? I think a bed would go there, probably.
That'd be good.
It was awesome. It was huge. I could roam around and people not worry about where I was because we were in the country and nothing really happened in the country.
was turning into a zoo overnight, but, you know, Georgia loved them. Tiffany loved them. I enjoyed, you know, the whole idea of it.
But inside,
Is somebody there? Billy? The door's stuck. I can't get out. Hey, Georgia? Is someone there? Hello?
It was a scary, scary feeling. I told myself, oh, it had to have been a gust of wind.
about a week after moving in, Billy is working late while Georgia is at her grandparents'.
Let's get you fixed up here.
It was the first time I was alone in the house. The air got very thick. In the middle of summer, the temperature dropped. I felt a chill.
Welcome back. Still waiting for you in the lobby.
Billy? Billy, is that you? Hello?
Things are changing already? Absolutely. What are you waiting on, Mr. Connie? If ever there was a celebration and need a champagne, death of my uncle is it. Oh, well, very good. Very good. Come on now. That might be the last bottle of French you get to open. Trust me. Just know it. It's smart to do this. But they let us put champagne on the label. Now, cheers.
Cheers. Well, I guess that's one of the many cost savings we look forward to.
Billy? Billy, you won't believe what just happened. I was trying to change the light bulb in the chandelier and I heard footsteps in the house.
I was very panicked. I was really creeped out.
No, it wasn't like that.
I teased her about the house. You know, it's the house messing with you.
No, I swear.
I said, Tiffany, the house is almost 200 years old. The wiring isn't the greatest in the world, and old houses creak. Don't worry about it.
What he said to me in that moment is the house talking to you. And I remember getting angry.
No, you're no help. I'm getting out of here. I have to go.
I remember hanging up the phone and I grabbed the keys. I jumped in the truck.
For the next few weeks, Tiffany tries to convince herself that she's just imagining things.
I did the same thing when I was your age.
Our happiness, it kept my mind blocked from a lot of what was going on.
The feeling of finally having a family, it was overwhelming. I just hope we would stay there forever.
But when night is a distant memory.
Billy.
I heard a banging coming from downstairs in the house. And the
Johnny
banging
on the
was
spot.
louder and
I'll hook
louder,
you
and
up.
it was getting very intense.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
It was so dark that I couldn't see, and I had to open the door to see what was going on. I knew that it was an older house. I knew that it had history. I think I had an inkling already that there was some energy in the house. Hello? Someone was trying to let me know you're not alone.
I know you think I'm crazy. She used to tell me that. I know you think I'm crazy.
Ever since Tiffany McKinnon moved into a 200-year-old Virginia farmhouse, she's had the feeling she is not alone. Strange events plague her in her waking hours and restless nights. After 3 months of terror, the spirit finally makes his intentions clear.
It was pretty frightening how vivid it was. He just busted through the door and he grabbed me and he screamed at me. He towered over me. His face was riddled with sadness and almost had a look of fear in his eye. When you're looking at an animal who's showing a sign of aggression, but you see that it's because they're afraid. I was very disoriented, but I just remember hearing the name Joseph. All I thought was Joseph, Joseph, Joseph.
Without telling Billy, Tiffany decides to investigate. At a local library, she locates deeds and property records and learns that the original owner of the house ran a plantation. After his death, he left the house and surrounding property to his caretaker, a freed African-American slave named Joseph.
The hair stood up on my neck, and my eyes immediately teared up. It's almost like a spiritual experience, you know? If that makes sense, it was incredible.
But Joseph's story doesn't have a happy ending. Further digging reveals that shortly after he inherited the property, Joseph was forced to give it back to the relatives of the original owner.
An injustice.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
It's a heavy feeling when you do know this place that you think is so beautiful.
I'll get back to it
you
then.
know, for you, it was at one point a source of pain for somebody else.
Despite Tiffany's compassion, Joseph has made one thing clear.
Morse Mutual. How can...
He wants Tiffany.
Okay. With Morse, it's mutual.
I know who the man in my dream was.
Tiffany decides to share her findings with Billy, but he refuses to believe that the house is haunted.
This place.
You said a ghost?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's the same guy.
That was just a nightmare. You just imagined it.
I'm telling you, I saw him clear as day, right there.
She said, you know, this house is haunted. Okay, Tiffany. She says, no, I'm serious.
Look, don't fill your head up with this type of stuff, okay? You're just gonna drive yourself crazy.
We hadn't been living with each other that long, so now I'm starting to think maybe her mind just has an overactive imagination, maybe.
Tiffany now has an understanding of the ghost who frightened her in her dream.
And I thought, okay, well, I'm getting what's going on here, and maybe I'm meant to know something. You know, maybe I'm supposed to help in some way.
But she's about to find out something far more sinister lurks at the Franklin farmhouse.
There was this really foul smell, like rotten meat or a dead rodent. It was like a smell of death.
There's just another really weird thing.
Georgia, here. Here,
Not
just
gonna
go ahead and get this one. Come here. I thought we talked about this. I don't want you to bring it up the thing around Georgia.
No, it wasn't Joseph. This felt like something else.
Oh, come on. I really need you to stop this. You're scaring her.
I can't help it. There's
I don't want her to
something
hate this
going
place.
on in
Stop
there.
scaring
I'm
her.
scared.
I don't know if Joseph was trying to tell me, get out, this is my house, or if he was trying to relay to me that there's something else here.
But Billy has lost patience with Tiffany's fixation on the paranormal.
That's kind of where Billy's attitude started to shift. He didn't really want to talk about it. Maybe there was this battle going on within the house that we just happened to be exposed to. Maybe I was just picking up on this struggle between these two energies.
For weeks, Tiffany McKinnon has been sensing the presence of two forces in her home. A ghost who is troubled, and a demonic entity she can't explain.
The other energy didn't feel human at all.
So far, Tiffany is the only one who is convinced the house is haunted. Her boyfriend Billy is a non-believer. And in the fall of 2008, Tiffany fears that his daughter Georgia is the next victim.
Billy, wake up. It's Georgia.
But when Billy checks on Georgia, he finds her sleeping.
I'd never heard her at the door crying. It was Tiffany waking me up and saying, hey, it's Georgia at the door crying. And I got up and she's in her bed sound asleep.
Now, Billy is more skeptical than ever.
I didn't know what to think. Never in my mind did I think it was anything paranormal or the house was haunted. There's got to be an explanation to this.
But the turbulent night is not over.
Georgia.
Are you in there? Georgia, did you leave the lights on in this room?
I'm in my room.
Come out here so I can talk to you about this. Come here. Come here. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're not here?
That I knew before, then it sounded like a totally different man that I didn't see as my dad.
You don't pay these bills?
But I didn't.
You did.
Hey!
I'm talking to my daughter. Back up.
Tiffany barely recognizes him. His voice like a growl. His eyes, once bright blue.
They were dark.
You need to calm down.
You need to stay out of this.
He'd never looked at me like that before. It was terrifying. I didn't know how to snap him out of this. And that's when I realized whatever was in this house, it was getting stronger, and it was trying to take away my sense of security in him.
Hi, Stormy.
Georgia escapes the tension in the farmhouse by spending more time in the barn.
Did you eat the carrot I put in your cage? Hello?
One night she sees something that she can't explain. A demon in the form of a dark shadow man.
There was like this black figure where it like had the exact figure of a human, but yet it was just black. I felt like it knew that I saw it. I was terrified. I freaked out and ran back to the house.
Georgia decides not to tell anyone.
I didn't want to go to my parents and tell them because my dad hated the fact of us talking about it. So I felt alone and I felt scared and I felt helpless.
For the last 8 months, the family has been sharing the farmhouse and barn with spirits from another world. And no one is talking about it. With the family divided, the demon can now go after the weak.
I think that whatever's in that house that is evil and is sinister, it wanted to show me that it didn't matter if I was alone or if I was with the toughest guy in the world. It was going to break us.
You're moving on the plane. It's at McKenzie Airfield. Logistics are as yet undecided. Go and go in. Classified ammunition, armor, and maybe even explosives. It's gonna get kind of heavy. Like I said before, the airfield is under Vago's control. They're using the plane to make trafficking runs across the border. That means it's already set up to take Wachikasi out of the country. Limited radar visibility, plausible cover story. It's perfect. Don't let the fact that there are a bunch of angry drug dealers waiting for you affected ego any more.
Billy? Billy, is that you? Is someone there?
For more haunting, visit DestinationAmerica.com.
Caught with a cord of Captain Barra semen, it's a slap on the wrist. And the market for large endangered rodent ejaculatives. More creative. Most of the Vagos operators should know it's
An old Virginia farmhouse is plagued with paranormal activity, tormenting the family living there. And while Tiffany McKinnon has come to terms with the ghost of a freed slave, the other entity, a demon, appears to have taken over her boyfriend, Billy.
I noticed the change in Billy.
Get over it.
Quick to anger,
Georgia, look. 1, 2, 3, 4.
was the feeling of hands on the back of my shoulders, and it was aggressive. I looked up the staircase, and there was nothing there. It was so terrifying. I couldn't move. I didn't want to move. I knew that something else was lingering right near me. And Billy came in the house.
Billy is stunned. The sight of his girlfriend lying at the bottom of the steps is overwhelming. And in a matter of seconds, he transforms back into his old self.
Punished me.
Oh my God.
You believe me, don't you?
Yes, I believe you. I believe you.
Seeing my fear right in front of his face did snap him out of a denial that he was living in.
Right here.
I felt like I had him back.
I felt so bad for her and George, forever leaving them in that house. That was beyond all measure of fear to me.
Desperate for help, Tiffany reaches out to Jackie Tomlin, founder of Central Virginia Paranormal Investigations.
That's really when we started to come back together and figure out, what are we gonna do? Let's get to the bottom of this.
It just doesn't feel safe here. Tiffany had nowhere to turn. She was completely frustrated. When you're living in fear, you're not living.
A few weeks later, the team arrives while Billy is away on business. It's now March 2009. The family has been living in the house for 9 months. Jackie attempts to make contact with the entities.
Anyone there? If you're there, show me a sign. Anything you can...
It was an amazing experience to watch the door open in front of us, but it also showed what an old presence that we were dealing with.
After a 12-hour investigation confirming active paranormal activity, Jackie is convinced that there is a sinister presence haunting the house.
There's just so much going on at this point that we cannot explain. I knew that we were dealing with more than just a human spirit. I told her whatever was going on in her home, there were several different entities there.
I think I understand Joseph, but I need to understand this other force better.
No, you need to tread very lightly. These are extremely dangerous forces.
If it's a negative entity, there's no reason to pursue answers from it. There's no reason to want to know why it's there. There's no reason to want to know why it's messing with your family. It should be left alone.
We're not talking about just paranormal phenomena. We're talking about supernatural.
Meaning
it's spiritual, not human. A demon.
I told her to leave it alone, or you're looking at more physical attacks to come if you don't.
Wait. We can't do it. We can't leave. We love this place too much. There's gotta be some other way. There's got to. She really felt that it was in the best interest of our safety and our relationship as well to move out of the house.
I'm really sorry.
A few nights later, Billy is back home. Tiffany has yet to tell him about the results of the investigation.
What was that?
I don't know. The animals. I'll go check on them.
Okay, I'll tuck her in. No, I've decided it'd be much better just... bedtime.
was the spirit of the freed slave Joseph. She is now dealing with a demon. Powerful presence that is wicked in nature.
You need to tread very lightly here. These are extremely dangerous forces.
Paranormal investigators have advised them to move.
What do you mean leave our house? We put all of our energy here. We put all of our money here. Like, this is where we want to be. We can't see ourselves anywhere else.
Tiffany keeps the warning to herself, determined to stay in her home. But one night, she makes a gruesome discovery in the barn and realizes that the demon will stop at nothing to hurt them.
Stay here. Tiffany! Tiffany! What happened?
They're all dead.
It was horrible. They're just dead laying there, no marks on them, just dead.
I just think whatever was there just sucked the life out of them.
And they would have to break the news to Georgia.
It was devastating, and it was devastating for Georgia. She's just seeing death and death and death.
When I learned about the death of the animals in the barn, it was terrifying and very heartbreaking at the same time. In my mind, I was like, it's the man in black. He's doing everything in his power to scare me.
In desperation, the family turns to their last resort.
Thank God you're here. Come on in. I reached out to the Catholic churches in Franklin.
And the idea was, this priest is going to bless this house. And whatever is in this house, this is the weapon we're going to use.
I've been attacked. Lily's felt it. And the animals. We have a daughter, and we just don't feel safe.
Well, most times there's a perfectly reasonable explanation of what's going on. An exorcism is not even needed.
You could tell that this guy did not believe any word of it.
Is your daughter's bedroom?
Until the temperature starts dropping and the smell of rotten meat's going on.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
There's something
Oh, hey.
here.
You're in trouble. Okay.
Where are you going?
I'll deal with it.
This is all the house needs. That's all? The house is fine.
I mean, he was in and out of the house in less than 5 minutes.
Rather than stay in battle, he chose to run.
Is that it? Hey!
Here's holy water. Sprinkle it around the house. Put the sign of the cross on your daughter's forehead every night during prayers, and she'll be okay. You know, the only way it can hurt you is if you believe in it. Guess what, pal? Things are happening and we believe.
For the next few days, the family follows the priest's instructions, praying that the ritual will put the entities to rest.
It did look a little brighter. It smelled a little sweeter. And I thought, okay, well, maybe this worked. I started to feel Joseph less and less after the priest came. I hope it's because the presence of that priest and even my own personal prayers for Joseph helped him and sent him to heaven.
because this other thing was keeping him there.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
I was hoping that, everything would go back to normal, and it would be like a peaceful, happy family.
Lay down, sweetie.
Girlfriend and his daughter out of a 200-year-old haunted farmhouse.
There's no safety nets when it comes to this type of thing. The ride ain't over and then you get to go on about your day. This is something that you're living with.
It sounded like kind of altered, kind of just weird. It sounded like it was coming from directly next to me. You said her name. You acknowledged her. That's it. I'm done.
This thing has graduated from footsteps and closing doors to now it throws you down the stairs, banging on her door or her windows. It's killed every animal that we own. The priest didn't help us. The investigation seemed to have stirred it up. We gotta get out of here. In the rearview mirror at this place as we were leaving the driveway.
It's September 2009. The family has survived more than a year of sheer terror. They break their 3-year lease and move out. For Billy, Tiffany, and Georgia, the ordeal is finally over.
Now look at your cars.
In June 2013, Billy Quattlebaum marries Tiffany McKinnon in a small ceremony in Franklin, Virginia.
Been together a long time, and it's great. It's wonderful. You realize that maybe the dream isn't all in the house, but it's in the person.
2 pairs right there. Pretty good hand. After everything that happened in the old house, the family is still haunted by memories and evidence. A closer inspection of the photos the family took on move-in day at the farmhouse reveals a frightening image. A ghostly form caught on camera.
My eyes teared up, and the hair on my arms and the back of my neck stood up. And I was kind of winded by it because it was so evident. And Billy didn't even want to look at it.
Some people don't believe, but I know that ghosts and demons and paranormal activity in general is real. It is very real.
The house in Southampton County still stands and is now home to a new family. It is unknown whether or not they've experienced anything supernatural.
We ride by from time to time now, and just barely look over there at it. I kind of believe there was sorrowful things going on there. Maybe Joseph at one time was trying to warn Tiffany in the beginning what is to be expected. And he's being tormented too, man.
Was a supernatural evil and is solely created to destroy. As far as the experience with the house, I don't ever want to forget it because I learned a lot of things about faith and strength and love for the people around you.
Venture into the woods and encounter a demonic entity.
I didn't know what it was. A monster, maybe.
No place is safe, not even their home.
I was terrified. I knew there was something in our room that was looking at me.
As child's play turns into a real-life nightmare.
It's out there!
In America, there is real evil. It lurks in the darkest shadows and in our most ordinary towns. Between the worlds we see and the things we fear, there are doors. When they are opened, nightmares become reality.
Going deep? Hi, superstar.
In the late 1960s, Sonny Yancey and his family live in Lake Worth in the largely undeveloped southern Florida woods,
Right, on two. Hut.
where he plans for a quiet life with his wife Barbara and 2 sons, 12-year-old Tom and 7-year-old Tim.
Our house was pretty remote. It was at the end of this dirt road out in the middle of nowhere. Pretty isolated.
Barbara is a stay-at-home mother.
My mother, as a child, I remember her as a big, silver, shiny, cherubic smile on her face all the time. Just great energy.
Sonny is a carpenter and works in construction. He's also a Korean War vet who suffers from bouts of post-traumatic stress disorder.
Go deep! You gotta run faster than that, son!
My mom mentioned quite a few times how he was changed by Korea.
You gonna get it or what? Yeah.
Part of him has never been able to shake the hold of the battlefield.
In Korea, he was a sergeant in charge of a mortar platoon.
He would tell stories every once in a while about how they would take bulldozers and was in it and cover him up. He never was like that the whole time. When I was really little, he was bouncing me on his knee and, you know, being a typical dad.
Hi, big third down play coming up.
But that summer, Sonny's temper gets inexplicably worse as he grows increasingly dark.
You know, I'm tired. I'm going into bed. Take a nap.
And then all of a sudden, man, he just got wicked.
Hey, hon.
And whatever is affecting him now seems to be coming from the woods. Lake Worth is a city in southern Florida settled in the late 1800s. Before that, its lush forests and waterways were a refuge for escaped slaves, as well as Native Americans fleeing the Seminole Wars. The woods are rumored to still hold secrets from the past and an unexplained evil.
My brother and I spent a lot of time in the woods.
It was probably 2-3 square miles of woods.
We had paths that we would use to walk around through there. Spent a lot of time playing together. My dad built a fort out there. It was this amazing thing.
You got me. I'm going back to the lake to look for frogs. Wanna come?
Nah, hold the fort.
You're so funny I forgot to laugh.
Just squeak.
I got the feeling that I was being watched. I knew it. I mean, everybody has that inner feeling to where you know something's not right.
Honey, were you just financing over there?
Oh, yeah. Finance is not a bad word. It cons.
Yeah, he's there. No hamburger. No one here.
But without further ado, let's get it.
It is time to play We Party You Master Difficulty. Once
Against
again,
Barb.
since last time I got utterly destroyed. Before we get started today, I would like to remind you guys that I have a limited time Beef Boss hoodie available on my Merch for All website. The link to the website will be in the description. There are two options on the website to buy the hoodie. You can buy it unsigned or you can buy it hand signed by me. So be sure to click on the link in the description and order yours if you want one, and order it signed if you want a personally signed Beef Boss hoodie. So Araceli, the girl on the far right, who I was damn convinced that she's Wii U Barb's sister, because she's not bad looking. But Wii U Barb's sister is named Elise, not Araceli. So I got that mixed up. So Araceli is just some other hot girl on the Wii U. This is going to be our squad. Polly, Jeff, and Elena, a.k.a. Barb. This would be ambitious. If I beat We Party You Master Difficulty, literally the day after I got a perfect 3-point contest on Wii Sports.
Yeah, y'all remember that. The perfect 3-point contest. I'm reacting to that, by the way.
Just an absolute weekend for the record books. But with how Master Difficulty went last time, I really have doubts I'm going to be able to beat this. And we're going to start out with this stupid skateboard game that's damn near impossible. He's at the second board line. Not even halfway, I don't think. He was here. And then I need to go another board. Oh,
hey,
boy.
Booth, make up your mind.
They all went a little bit higher than me, and I'm nervous about it. Very nervous about it.
Wow, this is the furthest one from it.
I can't even get a hint off them. It's like at the last second, they're just like, oh, we're going to go up here. And like, I hate you guys. You guys are freaking working together against me. All right, here's a mini game.
That's not bad for Booth, low-key.
I guess not. I don't know why. We're a freaking fat hamburger. How did we get knocked off? I guess I didn't get last, but Jesus.
Well, you gotta go back 10 spots.
Oh my goodness, really? Finally catch up to everybody, and it's like, you get back to the back of the bus, hamburger. Every mini game it picks in Master Difficulty are mini games, or 9 out of 10 mini games are just the most difficult.
Well, he always wins these.
They're gonna be gods at this. There's no way I beat them on this one. Sometimes the game, I get lucky. Yellow car with lines like that.
Hot dog.
Well, I'm guessing I got that one wrong.
I was about to say it's the bottom right, but
it didn't catch up to me. Yeah, eat mine. I still won. I think this is the first time I've won a mini game, like first place at a mini game on Master Difficulty. This is a first. Let's see what I can do with this big roll. We're gonna actually build up our dice here.
He shook the dice. He normally doesn't shake the dice.
And get absolutely dicked. Wow. That's what we're gonna do.
Nah.
Black Beef Boss gets first for once, but then right? Beef Boss. This game? This is ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm gonna be in last place.
He meant that, y'all. Somebody needs to make a meme compilation of that.
I am still gonna be in last, mainly because our Sally get freaking board game welfare and was able to get all the way up there, leave behind. Let's go, Beef Boss! Big log! All right, we got around it.
Well, now let Barbara beat you, a.k.a. Barbara.
Go, Beef Boss, go! Go! Yes! All right, we are not.
No, Barbara didn't get it. I'm just calling Barbara.
For massive eruption, we are just gonna throw them up in the air like we don't care. And that still doesn't look like a very good roll. Whew, just barely not a... Nah! Oof, thank God. We actually landed on one that wasn't gonna...
Oh, his name's Jeff.
Surprise time for Barb! Watch her get lucky and go all the way up to frickin' Jeff. Correct! This is how we end up in last place still. This is exactly... How? She goes all the way up there now.
Threw like a god roll.
Leaving me in third place. Polly's behind me. If Polly rolls bad enough, she'll get a last place boost to herself, and then 9. Actually, I don't know where she's going to be. I don't know where that will put her. She might be screwed. All right, I'm not in last place. It is very close, but I'm not in last place.
Dang, they going to town with that knitting.
Oh, Beef Boss. Teach them your knitting skills. Please, 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 please. 2 for... Oh, come on,
He got in
Boss.
Well, you were competing against women in knitting.
In the length department. Ooh. Wow, I feel really bad for you on that one. Aw. first place. You deserve to go way further back than that. Eat 1v3. I don't want to do a 1v3. I really don't. I hate these. Oh, no. I am sorry to my teammates. I suck at this. I am the worst.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
No,
I'll bring it by.
That. Man, why? These guys were ready like 10 minutes ago.
Dude, it's not that complicated.
To go there. And then this to go there. They gave me the hardest puzzle in the freaking world. Come on. There we go. Oh, no! It changed! It changed. Oh, wait, no, I'm good. Oh, no!
You're not. There you go.
Man, yeah, we are pirates. That's what we are. We don't need something else, but I mean it in the fact that we're bad. We're just bad. Well, Beef Boss, what can you do with your magical... Well, actually, no, we didn't get last. We got 4 dice. Better than 2 dice. Barely. Yeah, not really. Not really when you roll like that. I roll better with 2 dice. No! Oh, now we get to do a 1v3. How exciting. Oh, I get to see the
triggered on the dog.
They're pretty clueless. Oh, no. No! Ow! What? No! No, we don't need a replay on that. No, we don't need a replay. I'm pressing minus. I don't want to see this bullshit again. The last tile I hit was in the complete opposite corner of the map. And then all of a sudden, they just get this hunch that I'm in that corner. Yeah, what hunch? You guys put a tracking device up my ass and used it to find me. You would have landed on the last place boost for me. But since they won the minigame, he instead gets to land on a 1v3 this time. Again. Stop! I don't want to play 1v3s. I keep on getting screwed in 1v3, so stop giving them.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, okay. This is just one that I get targeted real quick. I think I hit practice. I don't need to practice. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get targeted. Stop.
Bro,
what are you doing? Watch this. The ball's going to start going right for me. Right off the bat. Eat my fingers, Jeff. Of course, they are 10-9-9-8. I lost. Gee, it's not humanly possible. It really isn't. I'm getting dominated. I'm getting pegged, mounted. I'm just every freaking word you can say. That means I'm getting in the. That's what's happening right now. And you get a green light the first try. The last challenge before the gate to get off the island. And here we are, Beef Boss. About 100 spaces behind all of them. Like, not even joking, we're 100 spaces behind. Damn! Ah, you couldn't just give me the doubles, could you, game? Instead, what are you going to do to me? Nothing. I'm just going to stand here like an idiot. Yeah, the flyby's got to go really fast to be able to get to Beef Boss in time. Hey, don't push. No, I pushed you first. I still got second. That's all right.
He was mad.
That's better than how I usually do. We need to land on a last place boost. That's what we need. Or a miracle. We need to land on a miracle or a last place boost. All right, I'll take that. That's something good. She is a first place roll away from being at the end already. And I'm still like 170 spots from the finish line. This is not good.
I was going to say, you going to release?
That doesn't look bad.
If he shook it, the Wii remote, he
oh yeah, keep going, Beef Boss, keep on flapping them arms! That seems pretty good. 159 seems pretty good, not gonna lie.
Now watch them get 200, 300.
Oh, Jesus Christ! She catches on fire! How is that fair? Oh my God! Tell me how they run so fast they catch on fire. I was shaking my Wii remote too. How do they do it? At least make it somewhat fair for the one person that's actually a player. Wii U party. Like, why? Why would you make them this freaking unbelievably good? Oh, here we are. Well, maybe we'll land on the rocket if we get a bad enough roll. Come on, give us a 3. Honestly, we want a 3. And you give me a 6.
I think that's a 5. Oh,
We're just going to be standing back here. 138 spaces behind, and they're all like 30 spaces away. Oh, wow, what a shocker. I'm in last place still. Well, let's see if they're really good at this recipe recall. And every difficulty up to this point, they have been bad at recipe recall. Tomato, corn, carrot, corn, 2 corns, 2 tomatoes, 2 carrots, 1 potato, 3 carrots, 3 corn, 4 carrots. 4 carrots, 3 corn, 1 potato, 3 tomato.
4 corn!
I think. We're going to save the potato. Well, I think that's the only potato. We're going to go carrot. Okay. There's 4 of those. I believe there's only 3 corns. There's definitely 4 carrots.
No, bro.
Oh, don't do that. Thank you!
Oh,
I hate it when he freaking gives me that suspense. I don't think there's 2 potatoes. No. Get out of here! Get the out of my kitchen!
Well, dang!
Okay, there definitely was a corn. Yes, there was. There's another corn and another tomato. That's it. Oh, you're out. Get out of the kitchen, Barb. We beat the females in the kitchen. So that's always a good sign. I know there's another tomato. I know there's another tomato.
Why did you just go for the corn?
Oh, don't give me that. Thank you. I hate it when he wants to be a and give me the suspense. No more carrots, buddy. No more carrots. I still win in the kitchen. All right. The kitchen is Beef Boss's domain. It's been established. Now watch me eat, peasants. Now die of starvation so I can win this game.
Hey,
44. Wow. That's Pog you right there. But we land on nothing. Oh! Jeff, you just had to do it to me, didn't you? You almost landed on the last place boost, but you didn't. I get 2 extra dice, so that's something good. Wow, big help on that one. Thanks, game. I need one of them to land on the last place boost, please, and then teleport me up there. Come on, please tell me this is enough. I don't know if this is enough. It's a bad roll. No! What is with everyone being 1 away from a last place boost? You are so selfish, Barb. No! I don't want to play another 1, 2, 3. Could you please stop landing on these? Yes! Thank you for not picking my... I'm so slow. My reflexes compared to theirs are slow. I'm just getting...
Oh, Lord, he's doing the take the seat one again.
8-1-2 again.
Oh, hey.
Oh! But of course, when it comes to the 3.1, it's so rigged. It is so incredibly rigged. Might as well have me lose. You don't gain. You can do something in favor for me every once in a while. This game is just straight up unbelievable. Thank you. Teleport me, please. Please, give me the fattest smooch on my lips. And no, I don't. 30
she gave me a second to cheat.
Can fit in my rectum. Honestly, I am so far behind. I need more than that. No, it doesn't matter. Well, Polly's gonna get to the end. Let's see if she hits it the very first roll again. Well, she's not gonna get it.
Wins again. That's crazy.
Far from it.
The 1v3.
Stop landing on these, please. My God, I am so annoyed with this game right now because this game is lasting forever because there keeps on being 1v3 mini games, and I'm likely going to lose. So this is just a huge waste of time for me.
Just run in circles.
What? Look out there! The girls are just running back and forth.
Run back with them.
Like they don't have to do anything. They could be scissoring back there right now, and I'm just getting targeted because I'm the hamburger. Good thing I'm gonna face them. No! Damn it! You wasted all your time trying to dump me, though. You dump. Why am I always targeted in these? Oh my God! Look at that, though. I guess our targeting got us a good roll for once.
I was like, why did he go back
30 rolls out of a minigame.
He got
I'm not gonna complain. But watch this. Watch this. I got my 2 2 dice, and I'm about to hit a negative 20. Want to bet on that one? Oh. What? I don't know what's going to happen here. Give me doubles again, please. No, of course. Of course that's going to happen, isn't it?
You rolled a 5.
Jesus, my lord. Something good finally happens for me. And then what's the very next thing that happens? I get shot back 20 spots. And I'm back in last place. I was actually about to not be in last place. Not a single one of theirs doesn't go through at least one of the bonuses. Okay, just as I say that, Polly lets a dud go. But I still lost to Polly. I should have quit this game. I should have quit this game when I was like 100 spaces behind. Just knowing that there's no way that this is going to work out for me. I should have right then. Because now I've wasted my time for how long? Just so Jeff can finagle his way all the way to the end. And then at least... No. You, Jeff. You don't deserve it either. Well, here we go again. Good thing that last game... The game's only supposed to last like 45 minutes, but that one lasts an hour because we keep on getting 1v3 minigame, 1v3 minigame, just so the game can just eventually end up giving the game to a freaking CPU anyway. It's funny how they never fight, rarely fight with themselves to take a seat.
Freaking musical chairs.
It's so coincidental that they somehow all know where they're going to say, almost like they're all computer players, controlled by the same computer. That is complete. You finally give me an opportunity there, but of course I can't even get there. I'm going to break more stuff than what it's worth to even try at these minigames. I should just lose every one and see if I can win that way. Because honestly, when I won, when I lost, it didn't matter. I was still in last. Everything just works its way out in this game because it's completely corked. Oh, the apple game. Yeah, this one's going to go well. I can tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to see like 3 boxes that have a ton of apples, and all 3 of them are going to go for the same ones. So I'm not going to get it. I want to see that first box.
The first one in the bottom right. The second to last bottom. Yeah, that one.
No! No. We're just starting the whole... That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I knew what box I wanted to go for, and I thought I had to go from the side there, and then I go spider box. I'm not that stupid that I don't remember where one freaking apple box is. Yeah, she's still going further than me with a 3rd place roll than I did with a 2nd place roll. So how is that an Tell me that. Tell me, game. How is that a It's not. You guys are just freaking trying to make it. It's all psychological to you. You're trying to make me feel better, but really you're still screwing me the same. Damn it. No!
Dang, it didn't even count for him.
How did I lose so bad? No, I don't want to play a 1v3, believe it or not. I don't. These are a waste of time. Oh my god! Make it stop, please. If you don't just get frustrated at losing this game is going to annoy the of you with 1v3 minigames.
Oh god, I hate this one, the room ones.
No! I hate this game. I want to just rage quit right now. I do. Because I thought I had one more whip left, so I whip one more time, and then Beat Boss whips twice, and then it causes our freaking zebra to go in low fuel mode and die!
Low fuel mode.
So I just gotta hit whatever he doesn't put up.
1.
Hey.
No!
Okay.
2. 1. 1. 2.
No! This is so hard.
Hey. 1.
No! Hey. They're so fast. Hey. No!
1.
No! I can't even react! I can't even react in time. And they Jeff got every single one right, and they only got one wrong. If you're not pretty much perfect, you don't even have a chance to get first. Even if you are perfect, you're just gonna tie. And then it's all on a roll-off. We party you mastered it. There is no way you win this difficulty by winning mini games. There's no way. I get more and more confident every minigame that it's humanly impossible. You just have to get lucky that these dickheads land on damn last place boosts and stuff to keep you in the game, to give you a chance. You know I'm getting screwed.
Oh no, not the ostrich one.
On the complete RNG game, give me something. Here, we're gonna pick that.
I don't know how this is gonna go. One episode he lost, the other one he won, the other one he lost.
And hope that is the ostrich's natural enemy. Yes. Yes, Pecker. Yeah, you sniffed her butt.
No.
No.
You smelled a hamburger.
No. No. Thank you. Why didn't you go after frickin' Bart? So that's a first. Is there any reason? Or is it just, this is just RNG? Yes. Peck and Jeff. Peck him! Peck him! No. He butthole. Peck. Yes! Yes. That's the one thing that's RNG. And you let the guy that's already in first place get first place again!
But I mean, that's why it's
like
reasonable.
right side of the
Oh, the apple one again.
I know one has the most.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes, I do.
Go for the ones at the bottom.
No. I'm not even gonna, nope. I'm putting my Wii remote down. It is so stupid. I pressed the button right next to it, and Beat Boss doesn't stop. Actually, there's so much. Here, let's go for this one. One apple, wow. I don't understand why. You know, I'm gonna waste all your times. Yeah, look at me running around. I don't understand why when I go next to the box and press 2, it doesn't open until they come here, and then they just press 2 right away and it opens. It's so stupid. All of you. Hate all of you. Oh yeah, and then land on a 1v3. No, I could care less. Jeff gets none. What? Watch her get like the mother load. Okay, I only need 1. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna play it safe. Yes, alright. What 100 IQ right there. I don't know how they didn't knock any down. But I knew what I had to do. I could have went for the mother load, but there's no point. I could win it with that one. I am proud of that one. It might not seem like, but
no, I can see.
May not mean nothing to y'all, but it's been done.
Is that Drake? That's Drake forever.
Cool too.
Oh, golden roll. 43.
And please take me up to Jeff. Please.
Bro,
please.
he goes all the way back.
Please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Bring me up to Jeff.
Where's Polly? Where's Polly?
I'm trusted. Can't see you niggas.
invest